Hi everybody, it's Bev here. I want to first thank you for all of your thoughts and prayers and inquiries about my mom, and let you know that she's not out of the woods. She's awake, she's a little more alert, and she is able to communicate a little bit. She even teased with my son and myself a little bit this afternoon, so I think her mind is intact, but she's still in a great deal of pain, and they're not wanting to give her pain medication because then she sleeps and they can't get her to respond. So it's kind of we don't know what to do exactly. But hi Vicki, I'm glad to see you here. I'm a little bit nervous tonight. I'm exhausted from being at the hospital for the last 2 days, and but I wanted to share my haul with you guys, and I wanted to share a little bit about what happened when I met with the Soul Sisters Circle today and had lunch. I did take a break from the hospital to go have some hush puppies and barbecue, and to meet an entirely wonderful group of ladies. I don't think I've ever been in a room of people that were more sharing and caring and loving, and it was just a great break, something I sorely needed. So I guess it's kind of late to ask people to join me tonight, but I'm glad you're here. And so I'm going to start opening boxes and showing you what I got when I went to Roden's, because I've already forgotten, because that was like Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever. It's been so long since then. My mom fell, has been in the hospital. I've spent all my hours there. I can't remember even my own name. So I'm going to start out by showing you I got some Alabama ribbon to make some Alabama wreaths. They had a bunch of stuff for Auburn, so I'm going to have to go back and get that because my little granddaughters informed me, Mimi, we're Auburn fans. So I got these, and I got several rolls, but these are samples. This is the 1.5 inch, and this is the 2.5, and of course they're wired. So I'm excited about those. And then I got, oh, they're down here. To go along with that wreath, that ribbon, I got a dozen of these A's to put on. Aren't they cool? The hounds. Hi, Dawn. I'm glad you joined me. I just started showing my haul from Roden's, and I got a dozen of these A's. So I guess I'm going to be making a dozen Alabama wreaths, unless somebody wants to get some from me, and I'll share my wealth and not my wealth, but my stuff. I'll share my stuff, and I'll be glad to sell anything that at the price I paid for it. When I went to lunch today, on the table they had these cute little bells. See the little Soul Sisters little logo there? I thought they were really cute. So I'll use that to call the crew to dinner when they're around. Something else I got while I was there. Oh, neat. This huge bag of their pom-poms, like they use it on Palm Sunday. Aren't they pretty? And they're just rubber banded together. And when you go there, you have to buy things like, you buy in bulks. Some you had to buy 6 pieces, some 24. And honestly, I bet there's 100 in this bag. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that many, but they're really pretty, and they're not too awfully big. And of course, you can cut them down. But I love the color and the sheen and the shape. So clearly, I have some of those to share. I got a few grapevine wreaths. They didn't have a whole lot except the huge ones. Let me turn this up a little bit. There. Okay. And I didn't want to get great big ones. So I got a couple of about 18, and I think I got one about 30. So I'm just going to start opening. I don't know where I'm going to go with it after I do. Let's see. I've already forgotten what I bought. Look at this. Cotton picks. I'm Sandy. Candy, hi. So these neat little stems with all the cotton bolls on them. I got a big box of these, and I'm here to tell you, when I go to like Hobby Lobby or someplace, and I bought one wreath of it, and I think the wreath was like on sale, really on clearance, was like $14. These were $1.85 each. So I couldn't resist, and of course you have to buy, what, 24 of them. So I've got a lot of cotton. So if anybody needs some cotton, just shoot me a message, and I can ship to you. Okay, what do we got here? I thought these were so cool. Hi, Michelle. These are so cool. They're these neat. They've got them. Let's see. Oh dear, I'm going to have to open one. Okay, they've got it wrapped to protect it. They're kind of these little paper flowers, and they're polka dots. This box is purple and yellow, and I have another box that's pink and blue. Oh, here's one that's open. Isn't that cool? I thought that was really cute, and I thought that would look really cute. It's got a neat little yellow center, and something a little bit different than what you normally find. And they've got long stems. Of course, you don't have to use them. But so I have 2 dozen. Let's see, a dozen. Let's see, no. I've got, well, they gave me more pink than blue. So I have like 2 dozen pink and a dozen blue, and then I've got the purple and the yellow. So I will definitely be willing to share some of these. I have another Candy on board. Hi, Candy. My friend Candy in Georgia is here. It's good to see you. I'm just showing all this stuff I got that I'm going to have to be very busy making a lot of wreaths for. So now I don't know where I'm going to put them. So that goes on the floor. Okay. You see, I have no space. I'm going to have to get me a she shed. Oh, these magnolia leaves. Oh, but they're not just magnolia leaves. They're magnolia swags. And I just thought, well, how neat are these for a base rather than a rail or a pine base? So I'm going to take them out of the bag and show you because I thought they were way cool. And I had to be careful how I spent and what I chose. So I tried to choose things that I thought other people would really like. But aren't these pretty? Aren't those cool? And they're about, let's see, I've got my yardstick here. They're about 2 feet long, maybe a little bit longer. And they've even got a hanging ring already attached to the back. So I just thought those were really neat. So I've got a bunch of those. I'll be making some swags too, and they won't be Christmas swags. Oh, and that's a lid. Oh, I fell in love with this stuff. This was a bit of a splurge. Look at this greenery. Isn't this cool? I don't even remember what they call it, but it's got one kind of leaf down here, and it's got these things. They almost look like ruffled eucalyptus leaves, but I loved the color. And you want some? Let me know. I will share, because there's no way I'll use all of this. But it's just so pretty because this is such a bright, and this up here, this is actually plastic. So it'll be really durable, but it's not cheap looking at all. I just thought it was really sharp. So I've got a big box of that. Gosh, this is like Christmas. I already forgot. So it's like Christmas opening all this stuff. Oh, yes. Look at these. I don't know about you guys. I love carnations. And these were such a pretty color with the white with, you know, the almost an ombre into the pink. And they come in, you know, they're a bouquet. So they're a little bit smashed, but they'll fluff out really easy. And so I've got bunches and bunches. I have at least a dozen bunches of these. Aren't they gorgeous? I think those will look so pretty on my spring wreaths. Shoot, wedding flowers, if anybody knows of a bride using pink. I'm out of room. Way out of room. Okay, let's see what else we have here, because I don't remember. Oh, I love this. We were making those carrot door the carrot wall hangings or door wreaths, sort of in the shape of a carrot, and I needed greenery to put on the top because all I had was like, you know, ferns and things, and I needed something airy. And I saw this asparagus fern. Isn't that cool? So I've got a big box of this, and it's plastic, so it'll weather nice, but it doesn't look plastic. It almost looks real, and you can shape it. And so it was really cool, and it was a great price. So I got that. You're going to see all this ribbon piled up behind me because I've got to get more racks. So You can probably see I've got ribbon all behind me here. I've got that out for the wreaths that I'm making here in a couple of days. If I can get my mother out of the hospital so I can get back to producing. What have I got here? Oh, these are so pretty. Y'all know I love purple. Purple is the color for justice. And I'm a very justice-oriented person. But look at the size of this bundle. This is one stem. Look at this. And there's all these beautiful roses and lilies and Gerbera daisies and greenery. Isn't that gorgeous? So I had to buy 6. So I have 6 of them. And these little bitty, kind of pinkish purple little bitty flowers in there. Aren't they cool? So I have those. Oh gosh. The creative juices are going to have to flow, aren't they? Okay, and this is the last box. More purple. These are smaller bouquets of these purple and white, and these are the roses, the white with the purple centers. Let's see, I don't know if you can see them very well. Can you see how beautiful they are? They're really, really pretty. Oh, I better scroll down and see if anybody's talking to me. Those are cute. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, hi, Joan. My dear friend Joan joined from New Tazewell, Tennessee. Joan was my best friend in high school, and she's my son's godmother, and I love her. And hi, Jim. Oh, gosh, Jim's a good Facebook friend. I've never met face-to-face, but I would love to do so. Oh, it's so neat of you guys to join me. I am so glad. Today's been a really neat day to meet a lot of people that I've only seen on Facebook, and I guess there were probably 40 or 50 women at the lunch today, and everybody was asking about my mom, and that was very gratifying, and I got a lot of hugs, and I did get some concerning news from when the doctor called while I was there, and he was very worried about her. I'm going to sit down here a minute and talk. He was worried about her because she wasn't being very responsive. And so then he decided, oh gosh, I see my mess in the background from all of my shopping. I'm so sorry. But I needed to get this video posted because I'm in a contest, and the prize I'm looking for is a Mevo camera system, which is pretty pricey. And in order to do that, I had to get a live in before midnight tonight. So even though I'm really tired from the hospital, I had to come over and do this so I could stay in the contest. But anyway, he was very worried. The doctor was worried about Mom's inability to communicate. So I didn't know what I was going to face when I got to the hospital. But she talked to me, and I said to her, I said, Mom, why do you have to scare us like this? And I said, you keep scaring us and worrying us. And she said, you mean with the things I do? Of course, when she said it, it came out very slowly and very raspy from being intubated. And I said, yes, like falling and breaking your femur. And I said, what is the matter? Are we not giving you enough attention? And she said, apparently not. So when she said that, I knew that she had not lost her brain power. And then my son came in, and he always teases her about her hair because I typically fix her hair for her, or I try. It's been harder lately because our days of the hospice care people come in and bathe her and wash her hair, and then I go in and I fix it, curl it, and style it for her. But we're having a hard time getting our schedules coordinated because sometimes they want to come at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. But at any rate, for a long time I've been fixing her hair, and she always tells me that nobody can do it like I do. And I don't know why that is, because I think it's easy and I think anybody should. However, Michael comes in and she reached her arms out to him to give him a big hug. Now, mind you, he's the only one she did that to. And then he looked at her after hugging her and he said, Grammy, your hair's a mess. And she looked at him and she said, shame on you. So she has some teas in her, and that was great news. And that was really rewarding to hear. And as the day progresses, it gets a little bit harder, and she still can't swallow, so that's concerning. And of course, she's in a lot of pain, and the doctor's trying to withhold the pain medications because when then they knock her out, and then they can't get her to communicate, or can't get her to respond to them, and so he's afraid to do it. And I said, well, she sleeps a lot anyway. She is going to be 95 next month. Actually, I think it's a month from the 18th, March 18th. It's her 95th birthday. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to bore you anymore with my chitter chatter. I just wanted to tell you how much it means to me. Hi, Mary. Mary's joining me from the hospital. My daughter-in-law is staying up there at the hospital with Mom tonight, and I'll be spending the night there tomorrow. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. Candy says, I keep going and going. Sleep well tonight. Yeah, I plan to. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, well, we don't really have much choice. We do what we have to do. And I need to move over and block that mess because it's making me nervous. I don't like people seeing all that. That's not typical for me to have that here either. Anyway, your prayers and your thoughts and your concern for my mother mean more to me than I can ever say. I am so grateful to all of you. Your love and your support, your encouragement, whether I'm making a wreath or sharing about my mom or my granddaughters, whatever it is, you guys show me so much love and so much interest in what I'm doing, and so much support. And I'm equally as interested in your lives and what you're doing. So please share with me too. And I just can't tell you how much I love all of you and how much you mean to me. So thank you for coming and seeing what I'm doing here. And if you see anything here that you like and want me to make you something out of it, I'd like to do that for you. For all of my friends, I'd like to make something really, really special for all of you. So if you saw something that you want, just send me a message, send me an email, or shoot me a private message, and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, thank you for coming. Good night.